Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Stephen Son of Media Studios, and today I wanted to teach you on how to convert a low image to a great image using Adobe Lightroom. And I'll teach you how to convert this image from this to that. First thing what you do when you come to Lightroom is to check your image, and this image was shot on a studio with a black backdrop because we wanted to have that dramatic look. And it's a portrait, a very portrait. And one thing I like about shooting this kind of photo using a dark backdrop is first of all to shoot my photos low exposed, underexposed, because I didn't want it to get highlights very easy, and try to see the color and texture differently using Lightroom, because here you're not going to have a chance to separate both the texture and color, and we are going to edit them together. So as you can see this photo, we have very clear, we can be able to see some of the highlights in the screen, and this is one of the areas that I like. When the light bounces back to the skin, I'll be able to see the color and the texture side of this. So first thing I do is first of all I try to check the highlights of this photo, and then I want to reduce this a bit. Then I'll be able to go now back to my shadows and try to check a bit, and I'll try to things a bit, and then that's when I go now to my exposure and try to increase this a bit and increase some of the exposure without interfering with the background, because this is a dark background and I don't want to see much of it. I want it to remain underexposed so that I can be able to expose my photo better. Then I'll take my white side and try to increase a bit, and then black, which will also give me which will be able to reduce the dark side and separate between the highlights, and this is white and dark side. It will also to separate to reduce my shadow a bit and give me a clear image separating the background and the photo itself. So from there now we are going to take a bit of to check the colors, and we can be able to see a bit of the colors, the skin color and the background color. And this one is a dark, and this one is a bit of orange. And this is what we are going to use to come up with one of the look that I like and what I'm looking for. So first of all, we are going to zoom this a bit, and I can be able to reduce to play with the hue until I find the best look that I want. So I'm going to reduce a bit of the hue, and then I can increase much of saturation and leave the luminance that way. Then I'm going to look my yellow side, and then I'm going to reduce increase the hue -7 and a bit of saturation to put it to +4. Then I'll go back to my exposure and try to expose this a bit. Good, this is sounding much good that I want. And then the other thing, I'm going to check the color of this kind of outfit, the top one, and this is a bit of bluish. So I'm going to take hue and try to reduce a bit up to -2, and then take saturation and I try to increase it to +7. I'm going to check this all. Remember, this photo is a low format, and I shot it with a NEF, not a JPEG photo, so that I'll be able to do a bit of corrections. Remember, if you shoot a JPEG and then you try to process it or edit using Adobe Lightroom, it will give you a bit of challenge. One thing I like about Adobe Lightroom is that it separates the colors and texture, and you're able to edit different colors without interfering with the other when you're shooting low. We are going to check a bit sides of where we have noise in that image, and we're going to reduce them a bit. take care not to scroll all the way to the other side of noise reduction, so that you're going to get a bit of washed up image. The only thing you do here, you try a bit until you get a good look that you want. So here, let's give it a bit about positive 40. So you can see most this image is a bit cool, and without doing that much big things, you get a clean and a clear image that you can use to post to your Instagram, Facebook, or any other area that you want. As you can see, now we are going to export this photo. We're going to export this photo. Welcome, and keep tuning in Son of Many Studios.